Hey again, everybody, welcome to another episode of Backyard Garage. So on today's episode is what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you how to make a door go from crappy to this right here. We're going to replace the old rotted door and we're going to make it look like this one. So let me jump right in and I'll show you how I built that door. Okay, so I removed the door here, and the first thing I need to do is I need to get this handle off. So we're going to take the screws out that are holding it. And then I got to get that out. Okay, so that's all the further out I can get this lock. So what I'm going to do is, let me zoom out here. I'm actually going to go ahead and get these screws taken out of right here on the frame. And then hopefully it'll all come out as one. Okay, next, the thing that I'm going to do is I want to remove this whole entire frame all the way around the door. So we're just going to go ahead and get that off. And I gotta get these screws that are up in here. I gotta take this hinge off quick too. So let me switch bits and I'll be right back. Alright, so the next thing I noticed is that this is stapled down in several spots. So I'm gonna have to just pop up these staples here. So as you can see, this door is actually, it's like totally falling apart. I could just bust this off. But the next thing I want to do is, there's screws going all the way around here. I just want to get them removed quick. Alrighty, and as you can see, this piece just lifted off after I got all the staples removed and then took off the trim, and that just came right off. So we'll be using this as a template for the new door material. I'm going to measure this. I believe it's 1 inch thick. So yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, so I removed the window from this piece here, and I got everything all pretty much trimmed out, so I just need to start installing it here. Okay, so before I went any further, I wanted to put the door on to make sure that it's going to open and close okay, because if I have to do any adjustments, I can. So right now, the door is not closing all the way. Down at the bottom it is, but at the top it's hitting. So what I need to do is I need to push this rail in a little bit more, probably back over here, and then I'll be able to get this shut. So let me take it off and go do that. Okay, so I got the door pretty much all good to go. And now is what I need to do is I need to drill a hole at 2 1/8 inch. So I put this on the door edge and then I figure out where I need to drill it. It's gonna be right here. I kind of started to drill a little bit just to make sure that my bit was deep enough, but you just gotta drill a hole to make room for the new doorknob here that I'm gonna be putting on. So let me get to drilling. So the next thing that I gotta do is I gotta cut a hole for this, which goes right there. So I marked it already. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me zoom you in here. There we go. There's my marks. So I already marked it. So I just have to get this in and get it cut. So let me get to cutting. Okay, so I flipped the door over and I actually put that aluminum frame back on and I got this all lined up. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the handle on. There we go. And then I just gotta put the other side of the handle on. Alrighty, so here we are. I took the handle off, and the reason being is because I actually ran into an issue. And the issue is, as you see on here, number one, I drilled the wrong size hole. So that's a little bit too big. Number two, this is off center a little bit. So when this handle goes on, it creates a gap and this turns down like that. So yeah, it's not working right. And then is what I did on the other side of the door here as well. Or let me show you what I did. Give me 1 second. Grab the part. So the way I'm gonna fix this is on the front of the door, you probably saw it, it had this block on there. So I removed the old block because it was thick. It was too thick, and then when I put the handle on, it was too wide and it wouldn't latch and catch and everything. So what I did is I just drilled a new one of these, which will set offset like that. So it's gonna cover all the holes, which is good. And then on the front, like I said, here, I removed this block that was on here, right there. So that's gone. And I'll be putting another one on here, about the same. Just so it's, yeah, this is a 1/4 inch. And then this old one, it was 1/2 inch. So it'll be the same depth and everything. It'll just be sandwiched on the door. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and get this paint here scuffed up, get all these high spots sanded down. And then I'm gonna get to painting and put that together. So I figured that before I start painting and everything, I'm just gonna get this all test fit and make sure it all fits. So let me get to that. So we're gonna put this on here. Alrighty, so there we go. So I had this test fit. All the holes are filled. The doorknob, it works well. And then I can latch it and we're good there. Now the reason I replaced the innards and all this was because I needed a key for the camper so we could lock the door. So that's why, yeah, that's why we have this. And that's why I replaced everything on this. So now that it's all good to go and everything seems to be working, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting all this painted up here. So let me get you set up again and we'll get to painting. Alrighty, so I have the door all painted up and everything. As you can see, I got the little cutouts that I made for the door, for the shims. Those are all in place. And then out here in the camper, give me a sec here. Hello, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Lucy, can you sit? Yeah, she doesn't listen very well, but she's approving of the work of the camper that's being done. So let me come outside quick here and I'll show you the door and what it's looking like. Here we go. It's really bright out, but as you can see, it's yeah, it's white and it's looking good. So this should be hopefully the final touches on the interior, minus cleaning. And another thing that I gotta do is between like the wall here and when it's up, there's a little gap between the wall and everything. So I gotta get that figured out and everything, but that's not a huge deal. So yeah, there we go. This is kind of where we're at. Alrighty, so now that I got this all raised up, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the door. There we go. It is good to go, and it's opening. So let me show you what it looks like with all of them, or both of them open. Here's the bottom, it's looking good. And the top closes good. Now the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna record it, is the weather strip that goes around here. I just got to get that replaced, and then once that's replaced, we will be good to go. So here we go. We got this all completed. We got the braces that are painted in on. This is the same color as that. I just think that these haven't faded in the sun yet, which they'll fade. They should hopefully dull down a little bit. And you can also see on this piece as well, it's brighter, but give it a couple months and it should be all the same color. But there we go. This is what we're looking like. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions or comments, if you could drop them down below, that would be great. And then also hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. It helps my subscribers, helps my channel grow, and then helps me, yeah, it just helps me out. And then, yeah, we will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.